Partner to a T. I mean, very well. It wasn't until she started to make her positions clear and continuously play the victim from the palace.
Oh, grab your teacups and brace yourselves, because this might just be the most jaw-dropping royal bombshell yet. Apparently, Montecito has been rattling with whispers louder than Meghan's PR machine on a caffeine high. And this time, it's not about her latest failed business venture or another cringeworthy podcast. Nobody asked for. No. This is bigger, much bigger. Because rumor has it, Meghan Markle's got a secret daughter.
Or entertaining. Lady C, nothing's working. The cover-up.
Yep, a whole-grown woman, allegedly tucked away from the public eye like some forgotten footnote. And now, the story's breaking out like wildfire, leaving Prince Harry reportedly in absolute tears. And honestly, you could almost see it coming. It all started with a mysterious social media leak some grainy old photos from Meghan's pre-suits, pre-palace days. Think dodgy lighting, low-rise jeans, and the kind of heavy eyeliner that screams mid-2000s.
It's me. Look, I'm all about parents being proud of their kids and so on and so on. But the way that Meghan and Harry have gone about shielding their kids from us, talking about how they can't be bullied and leave them alone, yada, yada, yada. For her to go out and now start debuting them in little pockets for With Love Meghan Season 2.
At first, everyone thought it was just another attempt by the tabloids to drag up her party girl past. Been there, done that. But buried deep in the comments, sharp-eyed internet sleuths spotted something eerie. A young girl always lurking in the background of those photos. Same eyes, same smile, same signature Markle smirk. And that's when the internet detectives went full CSI. They dug. Oh, did they dig? Through old modeling agency rosters, backstage suits, photos, even dusty old MySpace pages Meghan probably thought were long gone. And what they uncovered, a trail cryptic mentions of a little one, references to my baby girl in old emails, and even a 2007 interview clip where Meghan coyly said, being a mom, one day, I sort of already feel like one sometimes.
It's little Meghan Markle with pigtails entertaining her nephew when she was...
Excuse me, what now? Before anyone could blink, the tabloids had latched on like hungry wolves. Markle's secret daughter blared one front page. Royal scandal erupts over hidden child, screamed another. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag Secret Sussex and hashtag Markle daughter drama were trending. And where was Harry during all this chaos? Apparently, nowhere to be found. Sources say he locked himself in the Montecito Mansion's meditation room, which, let's be honest, is probably just a panic room dressed up with sage and overpriced floor pillows sobbing into his hands while Meghan's team scrambled to crush the rumors. But here's the kicker. The harder they tried to silence it, the louder it got. One of Meghan's former friends from her acting dayslets, call her Cassie, came forward. With a bombshell interview, according to Cassie, Meghan confided years ago about having made choices when she was younger and keeping her private life locked up tight so nothing would ruin her career. Cassie claims Meghan was terrified of the press, finding out, especially once she got her claws into Harry, because the whole fresh-faced feminist princess image, yeah, that doesn't exactly mesh well with secret child hidden away from the world. Now does it? And oh Harry, oh poor Harry. This man supposedly left the royal family to protect his family. And now he's sitting there in California, realizing he might not even know all of it.
The top. For Meghan, you can't build an empire when you're burning through your architects. No amount of branded coffee or curated glossy Instagram posts can make the instability behind the scenes.
The most jaw-dropping twist. The alleged daughter herself might have already been trying to speak out. There's an anonymous Instagram account started months ago, claiming to be the Forgotten Sussex. The account posted cryptic captions like, "She said I'd understand one day, and bloodlines aren't always chosen." At first, it seemed like just another attention-seeking troll-in, till they posted a childhood photo. And let's just say, the resemblance to Meghan was unnervingly uncanny. Same almond-shaped eyes, same smile lines, even the same slight dimple on the left cheek. Cue the internet completely losing its collective mind. While all this was spiraling, the palace was reportedly watching from across the pond, silently, smugly, and possibly popping champagne. Because from their perspective, this is poetry. For years, Harry and Meghan have lobbed accusations, lawsuits, and Netflix confessions at the monarchy like angry grenades. And now, they're watching the Sussex brand implode from a single rumor. You can almost picture Prince William in his Kensington study, quietly smirking into his tea. Because the one thing the palace loves more than control is karma doing their dirty work for them. Meghan's response, meanwhile, was textbook Meghan. Overly polished sources close to Meghan deny these claims. Statement delivered through some glossy lifestyle magazine. No emotion, no clarity. Just the same robotic PR fluff that makes her sound like she's made of scented wax. But the problem is, nobody's buying it anymore. Even her usually loyal fanbase has started side-eyeing the whole thing. Comment sections are flooded with lines like, why not just show proof she's not real? Silence speaks louder than denial, and the brutal wouldn't even be surprised at this point. Yikes. And here's where it gets even messier. Harry's reportedly furious that Meghan didn't warn him. Insiders are whispering that he's been pacing the mansion like a trapped tiger, demanding answers, demanding transparency, demanding, well, the truth. Because as much as Harry plays the role of supportive husband, deep down, he's still a royal. And royals care about one thing above all else: bloodlines. If there's even a sliver of truth to these rumors, it could tear their entire empire apart. Think about it. The whole Sussex brand is built on the image of being this perfect, modern little family, the doting dad, the empowered mom, the two angelic children, and the fairy tale Montecito mansion. If a grown daughter suddenly steps out of the shadows, that fairy tale shatters instantly. No wonder Harry's reportedly in tears. Because this doesn't just threaten his marriage, it threatens his identity. He left the crown, the country, and his family behind for Meghan. And now, there's a whisper that Meghan wasn't even honest about who her family really is. The irony is delicious and tragic. To make it worse, legal experts are already circling if the daughter is real and ever decides to go public. Questions about inheritance rights, financial claims, and even royal titles could explode overnight. And that's the last thing Harry needs. More legal drama, more headlines. And more late-night comedians ripping him apart on air while he stares blankly from another therapy Zoom call. Meanwhile, Meghan is said to be in full meltdown mode, yelling at staff, canceling appearances, and frantically calling her PR team every hour. Because once the secret daughter rumor caught fire, it spread like gasoline-soaked gossip. No amount of yoga quotes or soft-focused family photos can put this genie back in the bottle. And honestly, that's what makes this whole saga so brutal. They built an empire on controlling their narrative. And now they've lost it completely. And this is only the beginning. So, just when we all thought the internet couldn't get any more chaotic, it happened. The alleged secret daughter didn't just sit quietly while the rumors flew. She spoke out. And honestly, the way she did it was so hauntingly calm, it gave everyone chills. Late one night, that mysterious Instagram account, the one claiming to be the forgotten Sussex, posted a video. No flashy editing, no dramatic music. Just a girl sitting in front of a plain white wall, looking straight into the camera like she'd been holding this in for years. She didn't even say Meghan's name. She didn't have to. All she said was, "You always told me to stay hidden because my existence would ruin your crown." And then she smiled. That same sly, lopsided smile that Meghan flashes in every red carpet photo. The video was under 30 seconds, but it detonated like a bomb. Within an hour, it had racked up millions of views. By morning, it was everywhere: TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, even the evening news. People weren't just speculating anymore. They were convinced. Side-by-side photo comparisons flooded the internet. Nose shape analysis, eye spacing breakdowns. It looked less like gossip and more like a crime scene investigation. And the hashtag Meghan Secret Dort shot to #1 globally. Even major American networks who usually tiptoe around the Sussexes were reporting it. One anchor bluntly said, "If this is true, this changes everything." The palace, of course, stayed completely silent. They didn't need to say anything because the damage was already done. Back in Montecito, though, things reportedly got messy. Multiple insiders claim Harry had a full emotional collapse. Apparently, he stormed out of the house barefoot. Like gossip and more like a crime scene investigation. And the hashtag Meghan Secret Dort shot to #1 globally. Even major American networks who usually tiptoe around the Sussexes were reporting it. One anchor bluntly said, "If this is true, this changes everything." The palace, of course, stayed completely silent. They didn't need to say anything because the damage was already done. Back in Montecito, though, things reportedly got messy. Multiple insiders claim Harry had a full emotional collapse. Apparently, he stormed out of the house barefoot,